Hello and welcome to the One of Those Doves YouTube channel. I'm One of Those Doves, and today we will be talking about Australian license plates. So it's quite a simple and easy meta to learn. Of course, license plates are going to be blurred out, but still, these are the main 8 that you will get. Now, it is a little bit outdated. The New South Wales one, I've been told, is now white background with black writing, just like the South Australia one. I feel like this meta is still pretty useful though, because when I play I still always come across a few yellow plates, even when in New South Wales. So I think it's still worth learning, but do know that you will also see these plates now, especially in new coverage. So just keep that in mind. To learn these with this map might be pretty helpful for you. I love things like this. It helps me a lot more kind of understand like where and such things are. So like Victoria, Tasmania, Canberra, New South Wales, South Australia, Queensland, Northern Territory, and Western Australia. So this is a pretty helpful map. If that's how you're gonna learn. As you can see, you just kind of have to memorize kind of like where the things are. There's only 8. It's really not too hard to learn. It took me very little time to learn. So this is a helpful map. If you want to study this, you can do that. I also would recommend this Sporkle quiz. It is created by somebody here. It's created by this person. You get 5 minutes to do it. 8 questions. Like, we can do it really quick to just kind of show you. So this one is New South Wales because of that. So this one's Queensland because it's similar to Northern Territory, but it's just like the maroon. So this would be Canberra. Because like the white in the middle. This is Victoria because you have that like pyramid white at the top. This is Tasmania because you have this like yellow spot on the left of the plate. This is South Australia because it's black writing just like that. This is Western Australia. You'll have a completely blue top, and then this is Northern Territory, just like that. Pretty simple. I'll link this, of course, so you can practice. It's really overwhelming at first when you don't know, but once you know, it's really easy. So now this brings it to this map that I made, Australian license plates. Now there's only 8 locations, really, but I just added some more for just so it doesn't get this boring, I guess. I did them all in the same city though, because I'm not really expecting you to 5K, and this is just kind of a fun map to practice your knowledge on. Now you can play this NPC, no move or moving. It should work. It'll be pointing at the plate all the time. Should be zoomed in enough too. Sometimes in the lighting it's kind of hard to tell. We'll play no move, and I'll just put this map in the description if you want to play. So we'll see what we get. So first off, this should be South Australia. As you can see, it's completely white, and we got some it looks like black writing. So yes, just right there in Adelaide. So we got a completely blue top, and this should be Western Australia, I believe. Yes, it's just very blue plate, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. This is obviously the New South Wales one. Yellow, really easy to identify. I think next one we got this plate, which is a little bit brighter, which means it should be Northern Territories, and it is. So again, we have another South Australia to finish us off here. So pretty good score. It is pretty diverse. We did get 2 South Australias. I'll see if we can get some more locations. Alright, so here is another example of a Western Australia, really blue, but that completely blue top is gonna be how you recognize it, really, I guess. So we have this blue on both sides, but in the middle it is white. So this is gonna be Canberra, actually. Yes, so that's how you recognize that one. So we got this kind of like red again, but it's a little bit fainter than Northern Territories, which means it should be Queensland. Yes, it is Queensland. So that's the Queensland one. So as you can see, we kind of have this like blue triangle bit in the top center. So that's going to be Melbourne. And you do want to pay attention to these plates. Of course, when you're playing, you want to, make sure that you find multiple plates that all add up to the same description. So this one works too, as you can see. And then you can make an educated guess, because if you're basing it off of one, it could be like a traveler or something like that. Again, we have already had this plate a few times now. So yeah, pretty good score. So, okay, next up here we have, again, with this like kind of like white in the center, that will be Canberra. So yes, Canberra. Hopefully we can get some more that we haven't gotten yet. We've already had this one in Queensland, so yes, here we go. Let's try to get a new one. Okay, it's just Western Australia again. They're just really blue. I don't know how to describe it besides that. Again, we got more of these. So, yes. And then we have another Northern Territory round. Right. Alright, we'll play like another game. Hopefully we get some new ones. We're kind of just getting repeats. I mean, I expected a lot of repeats because it is kind of, I mean, there's only 8 things that it could be. So, equal locations at every single one, but, sometimes the game favors other ones than new ones. A weird camera glitch, but pretty easy to tell what that is. That one. And again, we just have Victoria here. Okay. We'll play one more game, and if we don't get any new ones, I will show you what they are. Okay, here we go. A new one. This is Tasmania. So we have this like yellow part on the left that we kind of saw in that Sporkle quiz, and then just blue writing everywhere else. This will be Tasmania. That's good to, recognize that. So here we kind of have this blue at the top. And as you can see, we kind of have had different types of Western Australia ones. Like some are more blue than others, but if you just find this blue at the top, you will be in Western Australia. So again, the Victoria triangle, I guess. So we get like this Queensland plate again. So that's interesting. Again, we have Canberra here to finish this game off. Okay, so I think that we've gotten every single one now that we got Tasmania this round. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty helpful to know your plates, especially in rounds where, especially in tough rounds. Australia is a big country. Knowing where you are, the plates is just one little helpful thing to know. Like, I was playing a duel once, and I was playing NMPZ, and I knew it was Australia, but I didn't know where to guess in Australia, and I saw this car a little ways in the distance, but I kind of got up close to my monitor, and I looked at it, and it was black writing with a white background. So I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna go with South Australia, and it was South Australia. So like being able to region guess that based off of just the plate was really helpful to learn. It's really easy meta, but it is really overwhelming at first because every single one looks the same. But it is really helpful to learn. And just practicing my map will help. I'll link that in the description, of course, if you want to play that for yourself. But I mean, I don't know what else I need to say. Just examine this. Maybe check out the Wikipedia again. Play the Sporcle quiz. I'll link all of it in the description. But yeah, I hope you find success with this meta. I don't know how known this is. It's probably pretty known. I'm sure there's other videos on it, but I just decided I would make one because I don't know, why not? If you liked this video, thank you. I'm glad you did. I'm glad that you are learning this meta. So I hope to see you on the leaderboard. Have a good one. Goodbye.